In this block, let us quickly try to set up the SQLite DB in our local machine and also try inserting the data through the Python code. And here is the website for the SQLite browser, and again you can choose any browser. So I found this one easy to handle, so I'm trying to download this particular browser, and the links for this particular browser I will be providing in the code, and the code link will be in the description section below. And here you can see we have got the latest version of the database, and let us try to download it now. And here is the link. Once you enter this particular link, right, based upon the operating system, we have got the download links, and I have already downloaded the Mac version of this particular database. And let me try to show you how this look like. So this is what the DB browser for SQLite, and here I'll be creating the database, and again you can create from the Python code itself, but why I am showing is for the beginners it will be easy so that they can see how the database and the columns and the data present inside the database. So let me try to create the database here, and the name for this particular database I'm just trying to provide test.db here and trying to save. Now you can see in the Visual Studio we can find the test.db file here, and let us try to create a new Python file, and from this particular file we'll be accessing this test.database here and try storing the information, and also we can view the information once we stored in this particular file. So the file name I'll be creating like insert data.py, and here quickly try to import the SQLite 3 here. And also I suggest you to follow this particular tutorial till the end, and then you can make use of this particular code as well. I'll be providing the code in the link below. So here SQLite 3 here, and try to make use of the connect here, and we need to specify the file now. So where the file is exactly here, so let me try to specify the file here ./test.tb, and also make sure here you provide the proper name here. So the next step is we require a cursor object here, and a cursor is like a pointer that runs the SQLite command. And now let us try to execute the command now, and the first thing is we are now trying to create a table inside the database. If you clearly see the initial part of the tutorial, there we have created only the database. It's like an empty database, so you can create multiple tables inside this particular database. So now that I am writing the query for table creation here, and also if you are not familiar why I am adding the 3 quotes here, so here we have added the triple quotes because I want to write the query like the SQLite query in multiple lines here. So just I am trying to specify in the multi-line so as to make it easy to read as well. So create table, and also it is very much important to write a perfect SQLite query because this might return in a runtime error if you are not writing a proper query. So while compile time, right, this won't be verified, so make sure you write a perfect query here. And also we are trying to create a table if does not exist, and the table name is quotes here, inside which I am trying to provide the required parameters now. So the first thing is I need a serial number. Number will be of a type integer here, and also this is a primary key. Also this will auto increment. And the next thing what I need is a quote here. So I want to add a quote, and again this need not be a capital here. Also this is of a type text here. The next thing again is I just want to add some description about the quote. Now that we have added all the required, for this particular tutorial these 3 things are my requirement, so I have added these 3 things here. And the next thing is now we have created this particular table, and let me try to insert the information. So the next cursor execute command we will be utilizing to create the table, information inside the table. So again I'm adding the triple quotes here. So make sure first you add the triple quotes and then start writing the particular command. And now insert into quotes like the table what we have created, and also make sure the table name is exactly the same. And now we are trying to insert some data, right? Let us try to specify the fields exactly. Like the first thing is quote and the second thing is quote description. Now we need to specify the values into this. So the values that goes into these particular fields are, and now let us try to commit the things. So commit, and finally we'll close it. And again these two are very important things, so just make sure every aspect of this particular code is very important, and it's a very small code even. Let me try to run this particular code here quickly and see the output. So let us try to move. Okay, we are already inside the Python folder, and now let me try to run this particular code, python 3 and insert data.py. And yes, let us try to see the database now with yes, I think the information is now added. Yeah, now you are able to see the exact information is now added. And let me try to add one more code here, and even for the beginners you might get a doubt, right? Now I am going to edit this particular code here and try to run this particular same code again. Just pause the video 1 minute and try to think what exactly happened if I try to rewrite another code here and try running the code. So yes, I have added the another code, and here in the database we are having only one code currently available here. So I am currently inside the codes database itself, and let me try to execute this. I mean try to run this particular file here and recheck the database. Here you can see the second code is also added to this particular database. And if you are a beginner and fresher quite confused, like we have also specified the first command, right? Why it did not got executed? Because you have written a query such that create table if not exist. So here the table is already existed, right? And even one quote is there inside that particular table, so it will not create this particular table again, but it will consider the second query and try adding this particular insert. I mean it will add another quote into the existing table itself. So I hope this is very clear for you. And also the coming tutorial, right, we will be utilizing this particular database and try creating the graph rack.